most of the time when a vehicle or a product is priced higher than its predecessor, the first thing that's going to be pointed is that, well, it's a good update, but the price is high. And this is something that's becoming a common thing, but here I get to change that with the new Honda Grazia BS-6. And here I get to see the unusual stuff in the beginning of the video, and that is, this new Honda Grazia BS-6, even though it's a premium scooter in the 125cc segment, it's totally worth the money. So when I say it's worth the price tag, I think it's best to first pull up the price chart of the new Honda Grazia BS-6, and here, like all Honda two-wheelers, there are two variants, which for some reason this time is called Grazia Drum and Grazia Disc. And as you can see, the Drum variant is priced at 78,476 Indian rupees ex showroom, and the Disc variant is priced at 85,598 Indian rupees ex showroom. So two variants is an advantageous thing, and here I did test both the variants, and actually this price gap is very much justified. Well, now back to the core stuff, and here if you're wondering what are the changes and where it has happened, well, it's everywhere. And in that, for me, what I felt is really impressive is the new engine and how it's performing. This new Grazia BS-6 is powered by a 124cc engine, which is in compliance with the new standards, which means this is a programmed fuel injection BS-6 engine. And here with this new engine, you get all the new Honda features like silent start, which like I always say is an impressive feature, but it's something that always stays low key. And then this engine also has ESP technology, which provides enhanced power as well as better mileage. Now this is a fan-cooled 4-stroke engine, and here the power output and the torque generator is actually good in paper, but more impressive in road. And I have to stress this, which is when you see a comparison chart, it's like there are other powerful scooters, but when you take this new Grazia for a spin, it's a very responsive engine. I mean, I did feel that power rush, and hence the speed gain was pretty quick, and I was able to touch the 0 to 60 km/h mark with ease, and also pushing further beyond was like a simple task for this new BS-6 Grazia. And what's more impressive is that for a speed range from 0 to 85 km/h, there was literally no vibration or engine stress or even any disturbance. It was like the scooter was floating through the road, and also it was very stable even while riding in the 85 km/h range. And here this new Grazia is not a very heavy scooter because it just weighs 108 kilograms, so you won't find it difficult to handle the scooter. So one of the main core things, which is ride quality and performance, has been done perfectly, and I have no complaints or any negatives to point at with the ride quality, and I feel you should surely do a test ride to experience it. And since we are talking about the test ride, Honda has actually done a great job even with the ride comfort. And it all starts with the seating. And here the seat used is a really good one with enough space and also adequate cushioning, so let it be the rider or the pillion, both will surely enjoy the seating in this new Grazia. And for the rider, what he's gonna like more is this luxurious footboard. Now this is an area where most of the 125cc sporty design scooters provide a concession, but Honda on the other hand has given a spacious footboard. My height is 176 centimeters, and for me, this space is really more than enough. There was no need for any cramped posture, nor there wasn't any need to adjust my leg while taking a sharp turn because there was a lot of space from the handle, and hence I was totally enjoying this legroom setup. So all these combined with the front telescopic suspension and also the 3-step adjustable spring-loaded hydraulic rear suspension did provide excellent ride comfort. I did go for a continuous 50-kilometer ride in a stretch, and even then, I wasn't feeling any discomfort. And here I feel for riders with height in the range from 5 feet 5 inches to 6 feet 2 inches, they should be comfortable with the legroom. Honda has tailored the ergonomics perfectly with the Grazia BS-6, and therefore this scooter is one that I'll recommend for both long rides as well as for daily city commutes. And here Honda also did offer good underseat spacing where you can stuff in personal belongings, or even a large sized fully covered helmet can be stored in. And on top of that, the old glove box got a refresh, and this time it's a premium quality one. It works with this click mechanism, which I totally loved, and also there is adequate space available. And if you're wondering about the hooks for hanging stuff, well, there are two available. So these convenient spaces offered along with excellent performance, top ride quality, and also great ride comfort does make the Grazia an ideal all-round scooter. And when you think about this all-round thing, the safety side should also be done properly, right? And here this is one place where you're not going to get the best stuff, but instead it's good. Now like I said before, I did test both the versions, which are the Drum and Disc, and if you're doubtful about the brake specifications, well, in the Drum variant, the front and rear brake is 130mm drum, and in the Disc variant, the front is 190mm disc and the rear is 130mm drum, and both variants are CBS equipped. Now if you're doubtful what CBS is, well, it's combi braking system, in which if you apply the rear brake, well, the front is also automatically applied in the right proportion to provide better stopping. And yet these brakes, along with 90mm front and rear tubeless tires, in which the front rim being a 12-inch one and the rear rim being a 10-inch, does keep the safe panic braking speed under the 70 to 75 km/h range with the disc brake variant, and in the drum brake variant, that is being pushed down to 65 to 70 km/h range. Now if you're riding in good conditions and you want to bring the scooter to a complete stop, then even if it's high speed, the scooter does stop well without issues like skid or heavy liftoff. And also taking tight corners are safe here because the tires, even though not very wide, does grip well. And here I feel Honda has kept the tire measurement under control for great mileage, and from our initial testing, the mileage we got is approximately in the 55 km per liter range, and that was while riding in mixed scenarios. Now we'll be doing a proper mileage test in a later video, and in that we'll find the correct number, so if you don't want to miss that video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also don't forget the bell icon too. Now since we are talking about the mileage, well, tank capacity might be something that will come in your mind, and here the tank capacity is not very exciting because it's the standard capacity which is 5.3 liters, but what's exciting is the fuel filling system. It's an external filling system which can be opened with the press of the fuel switch in the key slot, and instantly this flap opens and you get access to the twist cap. I like this method, and it's good Honda sticking to this approach in 2020. And like this, couple of other exciting stuff is that now there is a side stand engine cutoff, which is a needed safety feature, and here this is available in both variants. Then the next feature, which is actually only available in the disc variant but still an impressive one, is the idle start-stop system. I think most of you should be familiar with this feature by now, but just to refresh how it works is that when this feature is turned on and you halt in traffic or take a brief stop or something, the engine automatically shuts off to save fuel, and then when you're ready to go, just twist the accelerator and the engine turns on. This feature works smoothly all the time, and like I said, it's only available in the disc variant, and in the drum variant, instead of this, what you get is the engine start-stop switch in the left side, and on the right side, the controls are common for both variants, and it is the dim, bright and pass light control as a single switch along with indicator toggle and horn. And here one thing I need to specifically touch is the ground clearance, which is 171 mm, and because of that, you don't have to worry about the underside of the scooter. So from everything we have checked so far, things are pretty great, and I feel Honda has done an excellent job with this new Grazia BS-6. And actually, they didn't stop with just these things, but they also tweaked the Gracia's design, in which the main highlight is the new front design. The main front panel houses the new sleek looking headlamp, which is like a next level design in a scooter. There is touch of simplicity as well as sharpness, and I really love this headlamp not only based on design, but also based on night ride visibility too. The headlight's range and coverage is spot on, and hence even through pitch dark, your rides are going to be pretty easy. And in the handle, you get the new split LED position headlight with an excellent matching visor, which adds a sporty trend to the design. So all of this does provide a sleek look from the front, and actually that's the same thing with the rear design too. Honda has redesigned the taillight, and now it has this bold jet-inspired design. It's not like a loud theme, but instead it's done in a clean and attractive manner. And also you get the split grab bar for the pillion, which is a body color matching one, and it's also a comfortable one. And by the way, talking about the colors, well, here there are 4 color options, and the ones shown in the video are the matte access grey metallic and the matte cyber yellow, which is my personal favorite color. Now from the side, the Gracia's design does have resemblance to the old Grazia, and this body is a fiber one, but still it feels solid and sturdy. Then about the speedo console used here, it's a fully digital one, which is actually what's used in both the variants of the Grazia, and here this one is a dual split setup, which is a cleaned up one compared to the BS-4 Grazia, and here from this console you can see plenty of info like the real-time mileage, average mileage, distance to empty, 3-step eco indicator, side stand warning, etc. Then checking the wheels, well, if you go for the drum variant, it's going to be sheet metal, and if you opt for the disc variant, you'll get alloy wheels. And finally, the muffler has also been updated to match the new design, and here it's a much more stylish and sporty one. So I guess that's everything about this new BS-6 Grazia from Honda. Right when I started the video, you might have guessed my verdict, and it's an easy to recommend scooter if your budget matches with the price tag of the Grazia. This new Grazia is a well thought out offering from Honda, and I feel with the introduction of this new Grazia, Honda has correctly completed its scooter lineup, and also the competition in the 125cc scooter segment has got very stiff. And yet this Grazia is like a great offering to make things very much complete. Majority of the stuff is done perfectly here, and hence I think it's safe to say that the hype is real with the new Honda Grazia BS-6. Now lastly, before you leave, that test ride thing I told in the beginning of the video can be experienced easily with no hassle from Vahini Honda if you are from Kollam, Kerala. And also, I would like to thank Vahini Honda Kollam for providing the test ride unit, and it's only because of that this video was made possible. And by the way, if you want to know the on-road pricing, or maybe you want to make a booking in Kollam, Kerala, you can contact the number shown here. That's all for this video guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to like and share the video. See you in the next one. Till then, bye.